Hello. How to cleanse your aura? Let's first take a look at what the auric field is. How is it generated? Because by understanding how it's generated, it will help us cleanse it. The aura is basically an energy field that encapsulates your physical body, shines out from within. That's a very simple, easy way of visualizing it. There are different layers to your aura, but we don't need to get technical here. Let's just see it as a protective shield around your body. When you're feeling good and you're feeling very centered, your auric field is very stable, very strong, and it keeps negativity out. When you're feeling very weak and when you're feeling compromised and you're going through difficult times, if you don't remain centered, then your auric field can become quite damaged in a way. It's not a damage that can't be fixed. We can fix it, but it can become very uneven. Instead of being like a shield, like an egg around you, it can become very diluted and wishy-washy, and then more negativity can come in. We've all felt that downward spiral when we're feeling a little bit low about something and then something else happens and we go lower and lower. If we can strengthen our auric field when we're in that situation, we start to go into an upward spiral and we start to feel better and better. So the aura is very important for keeping out negativity. It's also very important in relation to connecting with the energies around us and our spiritual path in general, connections with people around us. When we feel the energy of people around us and we reach out in an empathic way, it's part of our aura that's doing that. So our aura is necessary, and keeping it nice and healthy and strong is actually a necessity. Okay, where is it generated from? Well, primarily it's generated from the solar plexus, which is upper stomach, and also the sacral chakra, which is lower stomach. If you imagine these two energy wheels combining as one ball of light, and you consider that that could be called the seat of your soul, your auric field shines out from that combination. So if you're feeling very low on vital energy and your solar plexus is compromised in some way, then that's going to affect your auric field. Similarly, if you're going through traumatic events and your sacral chakra is very bruised, it's going to affect your overall auric field. So we deal with those two chakras first in meditation and with ascension techniques in order to generate the field, but we can also deal with the field itself. We can cleanse the field itself externally, so internally through meditation, looking after these two chakras, the seat of the soul, and externally with things like aura sprays and also white saging or smudging your aura. We're going to take a look at both of those systems of cleansing the external right now. So the first way, the very simple way of cleansing your aura, is with an aura spray. Now, an aura spray is very specifically made at a very particular time of year so that the moon lines up with the sun, and the energy that comes through in that moment creates something that is very, very balancing, that can be used all year round. This one is an Archangel Michael spray. Now, always remember to shake the aura spray, because there's going to be lots of different oils in the purified water and you want the oils to mix together. But remember that there is a special energy also imbued in that oil, in that water, that's come from the practitioner creating the spray with the right intent. Okay, so bear that in mind. If you wear glasses like I do, you take your glasses off because you're going to spray your glasses otherwise. And what you need to do is close your eyes, always close your eyes. And you're just going to go 1, 2, 3. Breathe it in very deeply and hold your breath, and then release. Straight away you will feel a calming of your spiritual core, you'll feel a sense of negativity that other people have put there, and also negativity that you might have picked up from being in negative situations. You feel this energy just being released from you. Now, don't worry about contaminating your environment. Some people worry about this when I talk to them in the shop. You shouldn't worry like that, because the only reason things feel negative to us often is because energy gets blocked within us. An aura spray takes away the blockage within us, and the energy, being neutral and of nature, simply just goes back to nature. It becomes neutral again. So when there's no blockages, it's neutral. All energy is neutral. It's only how it gets blocked that creates a negative, or sometimes a positive effect. Okay, sometimes we can feel off balance in a positive way, where we're sort of hyper, but that's also a blockage, even though we kind of feel a little bit up. So balance is important. Aura spray helps us to remove the blockages, and that energy just returns back to nature in a neutral form. We feel very, very calm as a result of that, and it regenerates the aura as a result of releasing those blockages. So that's the one way. The second way that you can cleanse your aura is as ancient as the stars. The Native American Indians use this way, and a lot of people prefer this way. My personal thoughts are an aura spray is very convenient. You can sort of like get the spray out wherever you are, quickly spray yourself, and you're fine. You're not going to be able to do that everywhere with white sage. You're not going to be able to light your sage up in a public toilet and then just start smudging yourself. It's just not convenient. So it's horses for courses. Use the spray for convenience and for speed, but if you've got some time and you really want to go to town, then light some candles, set some time aside when you can be by yourself, and use some white sage. Maybe do it once every couple of weeks, just to really cleanse your aura in a very, very deep way. And I'll show you how you cleanse your aura with white sage right now. What we use, I tend to use California white sage, but there's many different types of sage, as long as they've come from a sacred bush. That's what's important. Lots of nice white smoke. Movement through the air keeps it lit. Simple as that. Blowing. You could maybe use a feather, you know, if you're saging a room. But if you're saging your aura, you just want to make sure it keeps moving. It's as simple as that. Just move it in a figure of 8, or just side to side. I tend to use a figure of 8 like that. And you'll see how the movement through the air is keeping it lit. If I stop, then it will start to go out. And even though it's super freeze dried, it will go out. It's just the nature of white sage. Okay. I've got a separate piece there burning. Let's try and put that out. There we go. Just be aware of little pieces that might fall, and just make sure that you're not going to set fire to anything. But that feels quite stable to me. The movement keeps it lit. So just moving it around close to me is going to start cleansing my aura. However, there is a specific way that you can cleanse your aura in a very deep way, in a way that makes sure you get all the surface of your auric field. Remember, we talked about the solar plexus and also the sacral. Because the aura is being generated from there, we want to start with that banding. So imagine a band that goes all the way around you, yeah, upper stomach, all the way around you, front and back. Hold the white sage around that sort of area, okay, and simply do this. Go all the way to the back, so you're crossing over at the back. Because you're moving inside your energy field, you're managing to touch your energy field 360 degrees all the way around. And you simply do this, recenter, until you feel that you're completely cleansed from the inside out. Do it a few more times, that's fine. Usually 30 seconds or so is enough. That's feeling really, really good. You start to feel a gentle joy inside. You start to feel very, very balanced. You've got peace with yourself and at peace with the world. That's good. Okay, so you start with those areas to make sure the engine that's driving the energetic field is nice and cleansed and unblocked. And then you simply start from your feet, use the same sort of motion and go all the way up to the top, okay? And I'll show you that now. Down to your feet. You can pass it from one hand to the other, if that helps. When you get to your waist, it usually helps to hold it in one hand. You're going to reach a point above your head where you can literally just stop moving and just do a clockwise spiral right up to a single point, hold it there, and then straight down to your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. Just hold it to see how you feel. That feels really good. You may as well do it another time, why not? Take some time, really cleanse yourself. Go down to the feet, change hands if it helps. See how it's staying lit because it's always moving. 360 degrees, all the way around, past your waist, higher. Look at that lovely white smoke. And then you can stop and do a spiral clockwise. It's quite important. To a single point, stellar gateway, hold it there, hold it, and then straight down to the seat of your soul and hold it. You could do it a third time, but go on how you feel. I feel very cleansed from doing that. I've cleansed my auric field on a very, very deep level. I feel wonderful. Why don't you try it and you'll feel wonderful too. So there we go. How to cleanse your aura. I hope you've enjoyed this month's how-to. If you have any thoughts about what you'd like to learn, then please let us know and we will include it in a future how-to. Alright? Sounds good? Let us know. See you soon. Have a lovely, lovely day.